Alright, so the series is kind of ending abruptly. Last video. Woo! High five! Boom! Are you excited? Because I sure am. Alright, so I'm going to finish the topic I'm talking about, which is the harmony melody stuff to make it sound better. And oh man, restart that one. Which is this. What is that noise? Which is this harmony melody stuff to make it sound better and better create. Which is this harmony melody stuff and how to make it sound better to create a better song. So yes, this is the last video, but we have covered a lot of stuff. There's always more to cover, but I decided this is where I should end the video. And basically I'm going to do a quick review. We want to avoid parallel fifth movement. Parallel perfect fifth movement. But sometimes thirds and sixths are what sound good in parallel movement. So if a note is a third or a sixth apart and you move them together, it's usually not going to be bad. Although you don't want to do it like that forever, I mean, unless you want to. But if you are having harmony parts doing let's go melody, doing the same thing like this, for example, and then big jumps. Well, it's pretty much useless because the audience is only going to hear it as one sound. Unless you need these two instruments to complement each other and making a specific sound you like, then you can use it. But otherwise, don't. Oh, I'm not giving you commands. You can do whatever you want. Just saying. Although, it doesn't always sound the greatest. So if this is a perfect fifth, it's going to be almost exactly the same. Or if it's an octave, that's even worse. So if this is C3 and this is C4, you're only going to hear C. So that's the idea of parallel movement. Another thing to do when creating harmony and melody, avoid big jumps. Because that is hard to play. Especially, I'm talking vocals here. It's very hard for a vocalist to play large jumps. Like let's say C to B. That's a seventh. That's a big jump. So avoiding big jumps is always a good thing. Another thing that's good to do is when you have multiple parts, such as a two-voice melody. It's often bad to have two notes very close together. Like let's say this person is playing C4, and then this person is playing the B right after that. I mean, right before that. That'd be a B3. That is a diminished second because it has one half step, and they're so close together that it's going to cause dissonance. And not only that, it's going to be hard for the vocalist to keep the pattern going with. They're so close together, you'll hear fluctuations in pitch. The sound trying to connect together and create one sound. So it's often bad to have dissonant notes in your harmony and melody. So now we're going to be talking about counterpoint. Alright, so what is counterpoint? It's actually a multi-voice melody where all of the parts are equally important. So I'm going to stress that. Equally important. So, when we're talking harmony melody, we have this awesome melody here. And then this harmony here is just here to add the extra flavor, which creates like this delicious cookie thing that you eat with your ears, which makes no sense. So this is this beautiful noise that goes in your ears and you digest it. But if we have two equally important melodies, we could have two cookies. And then we can have this supporting harmony here, which pushes the song forward, which I don't even know why I'm drawing this, because it makes no sense. So now when this guy digests his music here, it's going to sound more full. So that didn't make any sense at all, so I'm going to explain it differently. Just two parts that are equally important to the listener. That's why parallel movement is bad, because if we have 4 parts and every single part is equally important, one's playing something, one's playing something else, you have to hear them both, but then we go parallel fifth movements between 2 of them, well, these 2 are going to click together and it's going to sound like 1. So now, if 2 of them sound like 1, that means we only have a total of 3, which eliminates one of those 4th elements. Then once they go out of the parallel 5th movement, it's going to come back, and we're going to fluctuate between 4 and 3, maybe even 2 sometimes. So you got to be careful. You want to keep that going with 4. So that is the idea of counterpoint, and that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. So you made it pretty far. We went over a lot of stuff. I'm new to a lot of this, so hopefully I did well in explaining things, and give me some suggestions. Also, if you guys are interested in technology, go check out some of my other videos. I got stuff over MySQL database programming, and I'm coming out with a new series soon, so that'd be awesome if you guys could check that out. And that's all. So please subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitter, Facebook me, and I will see you in the next video, in the next series. Bye.